in with you guys. We actually got a 107 behind us. I'm catching the mirror. So we got a white 107 behind us with Euro headlights in it. Back-to-back SLs on the LIE. Car's riding good though, no problems so far. No issues. This car is a lot smaller than I remember. This car is small inside for me. But definitely having a fun ride. I'm gonna hook up the camera to the window in a minute so you guys can stay with me. Just checking it right now. When I get a little further in, I'll hook it up. Okay. 213. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, we got one more highway to hit, and then really not even a highway, expressway. So you guys get to see how car rides. I would definitely say if you're interested in getting an R129, definitely try to pick one up soon. You can really get a good one. You can really get a good one now. Now is the time. Don't wait until these cars start becoming collectible. Okay, definitely. All right, we're back. I was about to see how the car gets to ride on the expressway. Just got off the highway. The car does pretty good. A lot of took it. We knew we needed good things. But if you haven't already, hit that like, share, subscribe button, join the VSOP club, turn on all post notifications for me by hitting the notification bell. All. We're back. We got the new plate for the car. We got the wheels going on the car. Might have a few other goodies coming to this car. We'll see. But for right now, all of the main stuff is done. I'll go over in this video what was done to the car, so you guys can know what to possibly expect in the next vlog. Because I have the old wiring harness, I'm gonna bring it back to the mechanic. I just want to, take it home. I'm gonna show them. Yeah, just wanted to take it home. 4 minutes. I'm gonna bring it back to them. I'm gonna do a vlog on that, so you guys get to see how a wiring harness in the 93s to the 94s actually look like. I'll also tell you how long it took to replace, how much it was to replace, or approximately how much it was to replace, and yeah, so you guys, I'll tell you guys right now, the wiring harness on this car is not really, it's not really something to be scared of. Okay? It's not. And I'll get into the video later on as to why. But I always hear about these wiring harnesses in the 93s, the 94s, the 95s. And, again, I think that a lot of it on the forums has been, not even on the forums, but in the community, has been blown up to the point where it's like, people don't feel comfortable maybe buying a 93 to a 95 because of the wiring harness. We're gonna go over that in this video. Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Right now, we're just gonna go for a ride. Probably be about 15 minutes. But you guys will get a good gist of how this car, how it runs. Because you guys did see, if you've been watching the videos, the issues that this car did go through. So on those two. Stay tuned for Prime Wheels videos. I haven't seen that on YouTube. Prime and GW Wheels. Stay tuned for that. Again, guys, I told you guys, a lot of the stuff you're gonna see on this channel, okay, is knowledge that I grew up with from seeing these cars firsthand. Okay, I didn't grow up reading about these cars on the forums, about a lot of, like you see a lot of guys on YouTube. I didn't grow up. I grew up reading them on the forums, but I grew up with them in real time, so you guys are gonna get to see a lot of, different kind of content on these cars. Stay tuned. Keep on watching. Still does need a radio. And the radio works in the car, but I don't believe the speakers are hooked up to an amplifier, so they sound really tinny. And I've noticed speakers in front of these cars will cut out if the wattage is too high or if something. But I know they will cut out before they blow. So that's why I honestly believe that these speakers, I thought they were blown at first, but I'm starting to believe that they're not hooked up to an amplifier. And that's why, like they're running them straight into the back of the unit, the head unit, and I think that's why it sounds tinny like that. Like how it does. It sounds like the speakers are blown, but just I remember, in the R129 we had, my father had, my parents had, that those speakers were, they would cut out. And my father changed the head unit in the car because the head unit, the tape deck ate a tape and got stuck in there. So he had to change the head unit. When they changed the head unit, the speakers, when you turn it up too loud, the speakers would cut out, so it would blow like a fail-safe in the speaker system. So I don't see why this car wouldn't have it unless the speakers in the front have been changed out. It looks like they haven't. Thinking that the speakers are just not, they're bypassing the end. I gotta roll this window back down. I ain't even tried the AC in this car yet. I guess we'll try that. I'm gonna try that a little bit closer when we get to where we're going, just in case. But yeah, I'm gonna try the AC in the car. See if it works. But I gotta roll this window down, guys, so the wind noise might get heavy. Just think of it as you being in the car with me. This car rides extremely smooth. You think for 94 that, I don't know, but it just, you could tell they were very ahead of the curve with this car. It worked. Raise this thing up on the window. You guys get a lot of this car is it being so small is my leg falls asleep. The one that hits the driving pedal, of course, and the brake, right leg falls asleep easily in this car. A lot of these little cars. The only car that my leg does not fall asleep in so fast is the Maserati. And I think that's because of the seating position. It's a little bit different. So, yeah. My leg does not fall asleep nearly. I'm talking about my whole leg. Look like a DB11 in front. You guys know Aston is coming to this channel. We just got a lot of things we gotta do first. Aston will be on this channel. Anybody knows me, I'm a Bond fiend, so yeah, that's a DB11 it look like. No, that's a Vantage. Sorry guys. That's a Vantage. And the thing about that car that I like, that was a young kid driving it too. I gotta give him props. That's a young kid. But the thing about that car that I like is it reminds me of the Jag. Yeah, type. I like that car. It's just too small. Seeing young kids driving supercars. I like stuff like that, man. I don't care if you're white, black, Asian. You know, I don't care what you are. As long as you're trying to live out what you want to do, get yours. Hey, there's a whole lot of people, all different races, man, that don't want anything. Sit back and watch life passing by, never try, and hate on people who do try. As long as you trying, I like the way that looks. Now, one thing I will say is they don't have nearly the sound of Gran Turismo has. Because you guys don't hear the car, right? Like, now I got to win both windows there. Be right next to it. Now I hear it. I'm guessing that's why a lot of people say that you gotta put different cats on the Aston Martin, because you can't. They come wired from the factory. That looks crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you. That looks ridiculous in the front. But it does look like the Jag a lot, in the headlights. say, okay, now that we've rode next to the Vantage, Gran Turismo, I'm sorry, Aston Martin guys, but Maserati got y'all beat. And I didn't want to believe that because, Aston Martin is the Bond car and all of this. And, I'm sorry, Maserati in terms of exhaust sounds, there's no comparison on a Gran Turismo. And that's the 8, that's the Vantage. Okay, that's the 8-cylinder. Definitely not a comparison. I'm sorry, but Gran Turismo stock. I just heard one Gran Turismo today. When I got gas in this car, and I heard it go down the street. The car sounds, it's loud. You can hear that car down the street. Aston Martin, man, it's a little bit disappointing. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit disappointing. It's still an Aston. It's still an Aston. Let's not get it twisted. Exhaust-wise, I was expecting a little bit more from Aston Martin. But when you do straight pipe them, when you do change the cats on them, because they do got something with the Vantage before that one that you change the cats on it, it's supposed to sound crazy. And I've heard YouTube videos of them sounding crazy. The stock, they don't sound like that. Okay? And it's, like I said, again, if you want a car with an exhaust straight out the box, no mods, go get a Gran Turismo. You will not be sorry. But yeah, we're back roads now of Southampton. So we're almost there. We're gonna stop at the post office. So, yeah, this car is super quiet. This car is really quiet. I was watching one of these interviews with some NBA player, and they were saying it's super quiet. Yeah, this car is really quiet. Again, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna film the acceleration. Not the acceleration, the RPM, so you can see the comparison from before to now. And again, guys, I'm putting down the window, so windows will be up. Yellow vet, that sounded good too. Driving a car, having a hold on. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Yeah, been back macros to sell handle right now. All feels good. It's quiet. Everything seems to be working pretty okay. One thing I do notice the difference between the 6 and the 3 is that the 6 and the 3, the 8s and the 6 cylinder R129 is that the 8 cylinder burns a ton of gas. I'm not gonna lie, because I filled this car up. It's about 100, no, not even 100, it's about 82 miles. And I burned like 1/8 of a tank in this car. Not even 1/8, you know. A little over 8. So, I mean, this car does drink gas. But it's an SL. Don't buy this car and don't buy this car for an economical vehicle. This is not that. It's definitely a fun car, weekend car, you know. Or some people still daily these cars. To me, the car, you know, for me, this car is too small to daily. You know, I used to daily one of these cars when I was young, though. My parents older, you know. They had passed it on to me, and I dailied this car. You know. I don't remember this car being this smaller. Maybe I wasn't as big. I don't know. Bentley. What do you guys think about the Continental GT? I would definitely say pick up a 107 now. If you want a 560, 107. Also, if you want a 126, I would definitely say pick them now. Because the 126s for definitely are, those are definitely going to go up in price. Because there's not enough, there's not too many of them. Okay? So I think there was only like 70,000 126. And when I'm saying 126, I'm talking about the two. Okay? The coupes. So the coupe, the SEC. I would definitely say get one of those now, because the prices on those are going to go up. They were only made like 70,000 of those, I think. Like, put it in perspective like this. The Pagoda, I think Pagodas, they only made 50,000 Pagodas. Like total, it's roughly around something like that. So that's why I say if you want one, if you want a Pagoda, I got a Jag, an XJS V12. 85, that body style. Yeah, when it white, the same color performance back in the day. He's selling it now. I always seen that car. I've seen that car before, but I don't know if it was for sale. That car's for sale. back up so you guys can see what's going on, where we're going. And I think, you know, driving in this car out here, it really, and I'm gonna do a video, guys, on old Benzes in the Hamptons, okay? Because a lot of you guys don't know. This is where a lot of these old Benzes come out. Like, you got a lot of people who love that era, love the old Mercedes, and a lot of them come out here. You see a lot of them rolling on the street out here. It's not like any other place. I'm saying, this is like to go to heaven out here, okay? And it is. Every time you go on the street out, you come out to the Hamptons, every time you go out, you'll see a pagoda. That's how many pagodas are out here. I don't know how they became a staple. The pagodas and the 107s are like a staple in the Hamptons. Right? Even the 107 more than the pagoda. Really. The pagoda, the 220 SEs, those are, people love that car out here too. Okay, so I'm gonna give you out the three. The Hamptons 3. You know, this is, you know, this is the Hamptons 3, okay? You got the 107, okay? 450, the 380, the 560. You'll even see some European 500s out here that some people that are really, really into them, you know? I'm telling you, you see them rolling up and down the street all day, okay? All day. You'll see the 220 SE, okay? The drop top. So that's like 65, yeah, 64, 65s in that era, okay? With the stacked headlights, convertible version of that. You see those all out here. Those are like 200,000. Those are six-figure cars, okay? That was the first classic Mercedes that I ever seen break six figures. That broke six figures before the Pagoda broke six figures, okay? But that car, that's a beautiful car. You see a lot of those out there. And you see pagodas. You see pagodas like there's no other place in the world that you will see pagoda SLs like you see in the Hamptons. So that's why I say, if you're a fan of SLs, if you're a fan of classic Mercedes, you need to come to the Hamptons and you need to spend a weekend out here. And I'm telling you, you guys will see stuff. You'll see cars that you haven't seen rolling since you were probably a kid. This is the only place where you'll see somebody driving around in a 300 Goldwing. Okay, last year, and there was a guy. I had to give this guy major props, major respect for that, because he was riding around in a 300 Goldwing. Okay, and the paint, it needed paint, so it was patinaed. Okay, he's riding around, and a lot of people. The crazy part is he would drive past, and most people, like, if you're not in the cars, you're not in the classics, you wouldn't really know what it was. You know what I mean? And especially because it was patina, it needed paint, visibly needed paint. Like, it was fading, all of that. So it was like, wow, to see one of these cars virtually unrestored, you know, just driving around. Like, it was just driving this car around. Like, it was just a wow moment. You know, but that's what I'm saying. You'll see 190 SLs out here. I gotta put that in there. Sorry, I gotta put those in there. I didn't forget about you guys. That's a pretty car too. That's that Cary Grant era. You know, really, that's a pretty car to 190 SL. You know, but all of these old classic Mercedes, I'm telling you guys, they all bring them out here. Okay, this is where they come. They come to the Hamptons. Okay, we're gonna do a video on this, and from now on, every year we're gonna do car of the year for the Hamptons. So that's what we're gonna do. But a lot of the old classics you'll see out here, especially coming towards the holidays and stuff like that. But the Benzes, I'm telling you, the Benzes out here, it's all day, every day. As soon as the summer breaks, that's what you see on the road. Really, as soon as the spring breaks, that's what you see on the road. They drive around the Pagodas, the 107s, the 190s, the Goldwing. If you see a Goldwing, but there's one guy, like I said, one guy with a Goldwing. But there's a bunch of Pagodas, a bunch of 190s, 190 SLs, that's what I'm saying. If you like to see classic Mercedes, you want to see classic Mercedes rolling, not just, in a garage, this is the place to come. Also, let me name the trucks that you see out here. So the staple trucks in the Hamptons. The staple trucks in the Hamptons are, staple trucks in the Hamptons. They, G-Wagon, okay? So really out here, if you have a vintage G-Wagon, okay, you're really a step up, okay? You got a Bentley, this is a Mulsanne, and that's a European right-hand drive Bentley. with the Euro plate on the front. I gotta give him something for that. Gotta give him something for that. Y'all know I love the Euro spread cars. But yeah, so I'm telling you guys, if you want to see classic Benzes, you want to see classic cars, definitely need to come out here. This is the spot. All the roads are smooth. That's also another reason why you see them out here. You see a bunch of supercars out here. There's a reason why you see supercars out here. Okay, and ride around like they do. There's a reason why. I'll explain that in the next video. Not getting that in this one. But if you watch my previous videos on the Gran Turismo, one of those videos I actually did talk about it while we were driving in the back roads. If you want to hear, if you don't want to wait and you want to go hear what I already said, you gotta go check one of the Gran Turismo videos. Let me see if I can hook this up again. Oh, we got a 107. That's a nice 107. That's a burgundy with a Palomino interior. I'm trying to hang this thing back up so you guys can get visuals. Okay, now we're back. Hopefully this does not fall off the window again. But yeah, guys, so you see, I'm telling you, if you love classic Benzes, I'm also starting to see classic BMWs out here as well. Not as many as the Benzes though, not nearly as many, but you do see classic Beamers out here. All the classic stuff, guys, if you like classic cars, the Ferraris, the Aston Martins, there's a ton of DD6s out here. Not a ton, but you know, for a DD6, see 2 or 3, 5 DD6s. That's a ton of them. So, again, if you're in those kind of cars, old Aston Martins, a lot of that stuff, you see it out here. To me, you can really just, especially if you're a car vlogger, car spotter, or something like that, you just want to, spot cars, I'm telling you, this is definitely one of the places, because I never see anybody really car spotting out here. I really never see car vlogging out here, car spotting. But this is definitely one of those places, guys. It's a car spot. We got another 129. We got blocks on that, mono blocks. Guys, what do you think about? What do you guys think about